नमस्कार मित्रों, वेलकम टू SGKG स्टडीज एंड SGKG 2.22 यूट्यूब चैनल classes. And as in a series we are discussing about Right to Information Act. The very purpose of continuing this series is not to leave even one question, even one doubt in the mind when we are going for the examination, and to secure 100% marks in the at least RTI questions. So this session is dedicated for the how to fill up online RTI application and process thereon. Some of us may be willing to file online RTI application. For that purpose process we are discussing here, and many of us are CPIO. So when this application comes, how we process it, that is also mentioned here. So please watch it carefully, watch it with full dedication, no left right thinking, just concentrate here. Start. So how to file RTI to central government departments online? Why I have put central government departments? Because some of the state governments have not yet started online RTI applications. So here I am demonstrating central government departments. Like that, state government, if facilitated, it can be filed on state government also. So you can file your RTI application by visiting rtionline.gov.in, right? So this is the authentic site. In Google search we type rtionline.gov.in, and then it will direct to the rtionline.gov.in portal. So we have to visit this portal. Then certain registration will be there, some basic data will be needs to be filled up first time, and then login and password you have to create. This is first for the first time visitors. Those who have already registered need not to do anything, they can start, but at the first time registration is required. However, it is possible that you can find process too complicated. In such a scenario, you can use our website onlinerti.com. This is another website. This is not recommended. Only this is recommended. There will be so many on the name of online RTI. There will be so many web portals, websites. We need not to go left and right. We have to file on particularly on this one, rtionline.gov.in. Simply click the apply now option and fill up the simple form in plain English. Here it is mentioned English, but in almost all languages it is enabled. And complete submit and complete the 3-step process, right? So we have to go on this portal, rtionline.gov.in. I don't advise to go on this portal. It may be simpler, but since it is not government site, it will redirect here and it may redirect here and there. So we will visit rtionline.gov.in, right? So how to file RTI for central government departments with the Central Information Commission? So under the Right to Information Act 2005, every Indian citizen has full right to demand for any information from government, whatever he or she desires to do so. So RTI Act has given us a very big weapon to demand any information we need. We think, for example, a citizen can demand information regarding delay in his passports from the government. किसी सिटीजन ने पासपोर्ट के लिए अप्लाई किया है, और उसको टाइम से नहीं आ रहा है, he can seek that information. Why I am getting delayed? The government, as per the RTI Act 2005, is liable to provide the information demanded to the citizen if the government authority from which information is demanded fails to do so. The government authority will be penalized. So RTI Act 2005 के ऐसे प्रोविजन हैं जिसमें जो भी हम इंफॉर्मेशन मांगते हैं, गवर्नमेंट इज बाउंड टू प्रोवाइड दैट इंफॉर्मेशन. अगर नहीं प्रोवाइड करते हैं तो उसमें पेनल प्रोविज़न भी ऐड किए गए हैं और जो गवर्नमेंट अथॉरिटी रिस्पॉन्सिबल हैं उनको पेनलाइज भी किया जा सकता है. फाइलिंग एन RTI टू सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट एंड अप्रोचिंग द CIC. सो फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या करना है, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट आइडेंटिफिकेशन. सबसे पहले हमने आपको बताया था online rti.gov.in पर जाना है. वहाँ पर जा कर के यू हैव टू रजिस्टर योर सेल्फ. आफ्टर रजिस्टरिंग यू लॉग इन. आफ्टर लॉग इन सो मेनी क्वेश्चनायर विल कम. सो फर्स्ट इज सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट आइडेंटिफिकेशन. द फर्स्ट स्टेप टू फाइल एन RTI with the department of the central government would be to identify from which department the information has to be obtained. So first requirement is from which department I am seeking the information. Electricity department, land revenue department, finance department, defense department, labor ministry department. So that department we have to choose. For we must be sure that from which department I am going to seek the information. It's just like writing address, na? We have to write address to whom we want to send. So like that, it cannot go anywhere. Whatever department we are choosing, in department it will directly go. For instance, anything related to income tax should go to income tax department, or defense related query should go to Ministry of Defense, right? Second step, writing the application properly. The next step would be writing your application in the prescribed format. So format is given there, and in that format we can mention the requirement. The language of the application can be Hindi or English. Similarly, the government can also respond in either of the language. So by default it is English or in Hindi. State governments may have some other language options. Make sure, what is the caution? Make sure that the questions you ask relate to only one subject. The application has a chance of rejection if you ask more than one question in a single RTI application. So we have to be very particular what we want. What is my requirement? What is my question? We have to be very particular. Otherwise, if we beating around the bush, writing so many things, it may get rejected also. For instance, if you are inquiring about your passport, then ask question which are only related to the passports, right? Third step, make payment of fee. So as you are aware, 10 rupees fee is mandatory for the RTI application except the BPL comparisons. So as you might know, there is some amount charged for each RTI you file. Thus, to file an RTI application to a central government department, attach application fee of ₹10 in the form of Indian postal order if it is offline. In online, option comes for payment. So by net banking, by debit card, credit card, and nowadays so many options are there. So with the available online options, we need to pay 10 rupees as a RTI fee. Next, send application. Once all the above mentioned steps are completed, send your RTI application via a speed post, registered post, So it is all about hard copy, otherwise just submit. Here what comes after making payment, submit. The moment you submit, it reaches to the department to which you opted here. See, here you selected some government department. So the moment it is submitted, it will go to that particular department. In detail, steps for obtaining information under section 6(1). So there are 4 steps mentioned here: step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. We will have one by one idea. So apply step 1, apply in writing or electronically in English, Hindi or the area's official language, specifying the particulars of the information sought. So we have to mention what information we want. हमें क्या information चाहिए, that we have to mention there. Addressing to the concerned PIO of the concerned public authority in accordance with section 6(1)(a) of the RTI. So as intimated earlier itself, we have to mention the department. When we mention the department, particular office, then it address to that particular office, including your name and all contact details where the information is to be delivered. So if it is offline, then complete address, delivery address, correspondence address is required. And when it is online, in registration every detail we have submitted. So here it will be only mobile number and email ID. So whatever email ID we have given, in that email ID reply is expected to come. So this is step 1. Now step 2. Reason for seeking information is not required to be given as per section 6(2). Clear cut instruction is there. No need to mention reason why I need this information, not required. Just you ask your information and government department will provide the information. हमें किस लिए चाहिए नहीं बताना है. No reason is required. Step 3. Pay any fees that may be imposed if not belonging to the BPL category. So other than BPL category, some fees, 10 rupees fee is required primarily. Later on, if some copies are asked, for that maybe some charges. So BPL category need not to pay. Below poverty line persons need not to pay. Remaining have to. So there will be one declaration: BPL category, yes or no. If you are writing BPL category yes, then you have to upload the proof for that. Otherwise you click no and then payment option will come. So this is the step 3. Step 4. Request for information that can be filed online using the RTI online portal. So whatever information you desire to receive, you can submit there, right? So these are the 4 steps for obtaining information under section 6(1). Now applicant job is over. Application reached to the department. Now the process starts at the government department. What is the process? Government department receive the request. Yes. After receiving the request, he has to process the request. There will be certain steps in the process. Yes. After processing the request, it will retrieve the records. So retrieval of records means getting the information from different departments. So by the time retrieving the records, after retrieving the records, how many papers, how any CD, any memory card, something is to be given. For that, inform cost details, inspection, denial, and provide appeal details. So after retrieval of records, we have to intimate to the applicant how much additional cost is required for copies, inspection. Otherwise, if there is exemption, and for exemption that RTI reply cannot be given, then it will be denied. No, this cannot be provided under so and so section. However, you have right to approach this appellate authority, and appellate authority address will be given, right? Otherwise cost received for inspection and information. The moment cost is received, process for responding. Once the cost has been received, so process for the responding will start. So what will be doing? Generate responses, printing of documents or collection of samples, then release records to the citizen and inform appeal details. In this case also, whether information is released or denied, two conditions are there. Either information will be released or it will be denied. If the information is released or denied, in both cases, details of appellate authority to be mentioned, so that the citizen can be enabled to approach the appellate authority if he is not satisfied with the response, right? Now one by one we will see each heads, like receive request. So receive request means log in and open case file. If it is in oral, then assist for conversion. So if it is in online, so generally we log in and we see the file application so that we can respond. Then process request accounts for fee received, scrutinize the scope, not related, transfer it, check for public domain, generate interim response. So in the process we have to check whether fee has been received or not, whether the information can be provided or not, whether this information is provided by us or some other department. If it is related to some other department, it will be transferred to that department. And if some interim reply is required, generate interim response. So this is all about process request. Now retrieve records. So when it comes to retrieve records, that means search for records custodian. किसके पास ये इंफॉर्मेशन है उसको सर्च करना है. रिक्वेस्ट रिकॉर्ड्स, तब उनसे हम रिक्वेस्ट मांगेंगे, उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि आपसे ये पेपर हमें सेंड कीजिए. डिम्ड रिकॉर्ड्स, टाइमलाइन, हमें टाइमलाइन मेंशन करना है कि हमें इतने समय में ये इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए. चेक फॉर एग्जम्पशन सेफगार्ड्स. जी हाँ, कुछ ऐसा तो नहीं जो डिसेमिनेट नहीं करने वाला हो, जो डिस्क्लोज नहीं करने वाला हो, जो एग्जम्पशन में आता हो, उसको भी हमें ध्यान देना है. फुली और पार्शियल, वेदर वी कैन प्रोवाइड फुल इंफॉर्मेशन और ओनली पार्शियल इंफॉर्मेशन, और वाट एवर इंफॉर्मेशन वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग, एस्टिमेट कॉस्ट्स, कितना उसका कॉस्ट आएगा, कितना उसका लागत आएगा, कितना उसका एडिशनल फी आएगा, दैट वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट. अकाउंट फॉर कॉस्ट पेड, और कॉस्ट कर पेड ये अकाउंट करने के बाद से वी हैव टू इंश्योर दैट द अमाउंट हैज बीन पेड, देन ओनली वी कैन प्रोसेस, राइट. नेक्स्ट, so like this, after this fee is demanded, fee is received. After receiving the fee, process for responding, thereafter generate response, printing of documents, then release records for citizens and inform appeal details. So this much only details we have to do. I think it's very easy for the applicant also. and it is not so difficult for the government department also if staff is there. If staff is not there, then it's a tedious task. Those who are really in need, they should apply, they should get the information. Simply for wasting the time of the government department, we should not unnecessarily bombarding RTI application. RTI application is a good weapon for gathering the information, for strengthening the democracy. It should not be used for the destructive purposes. Hope you have understood. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to SGKG Studies and SGKG 2.22 YouTube channel. Like, subscribe and share to your near and dear so that they can also have access to the study material. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, this is the way of liking. If the material is suitable for you, you should like it. If there is some emotional outbreak in your mind, then you must write here comment. सब्सक्राइब तो आपने कर ही दिया है और बेल आइकन आपने ऑन कर ही दिया है. मिलते हैं अगले क्लास में, तब तक के लिए